Everybody stand back! It's still growing! I threw out my arms, pushing my sisters, Seraphina and Reed, as well as my maternal grandmother, Hazel Horton, out of the thing's path. Sarah, my younger sister by only 2 years, tossed a curtain of dark, glossy hair from her blue eyes. "Reed!" she shrieked. "What did you do?" Reed, a substantial 10 years younger than me, patted down burgundy curls that were frizzed out from the Alabama humidity. She had the rounded cheeks of youth and lovely, delicate features that made me a bit jealous. Of course, Sarah had those gorgeous blue eyes, tan and toned limbs, and sleek hair. Basically, I envied my sisters everything I could. "I didn't do anything," Reed stammered. Sarah flashed our baby sis a dark look. Her eyes blazed. "You did something!" Reed summoned up all her 18-year-old angst and said, "I only told it to grow. I did exactly what Dylan said." Every eye turned to me. I backed up. "Listen, all I did was suggest she use a growth spell." "Well, it's growing," my maternal grandma said. "It's almost to the roof." I shielded my eyes and glanced up at the vinca gone wrong. The pink flower that was only supposed to be about 6 inches tall stood a good 10 feet high, and it was still growing. Okay, so in case you haven't guessed, I'm a witch. In fact, my whole family is. Well, Reed wasn't, at first, but several weeks ago, her powers came in. We've been trying to teach her magic, but since Sarah and I are still learning ourselves, it's been an interesting process. The vinca on steroids would be a case in point. "Someone's got to do something," Sarah said. "If this thing keeps sprouting, we're going to have the whole town over here." "Or the Witch Council," Reed added. Great. The Witch Council. My family and I had accidentally worked magic in front of non-magics, or regular people, before, but this was a first. A giant flower that resembled Jack's beanstalk could get us in serious trouble. Why? Because witches aren't supposed to work magic in front of regular people. They're not supposed to know we exist, even though we live side by side most of the time. Grandma placed her withered hands on my shoulders. "Tell it to stop, Dylan. You can do it." I heaved a deep breath and focused my magic. A swirl of power ignited in my core. I lifted my hands and felt a surge beam into the flower. The leaves shook and trembled. I stopped breathing. It shot up 3 more feet. It didn't work," Grandma mused. "That's the understatement of the year," Reed countered. We all inched back as the flower climbed past the roof. I heard the screen door crack open,